Hi everybody, this is David with Cartoon Fortress coming back at you with another unboxing video. Uh, as with all my other unboxings, I'm really excited about this one. There's a few distributors or labels out of the UK that I purchase content from, and one of those, in fact the one that's newest to me, is Eureka. They have some great lines under their label, Classics and Masters of Cinema, and a lot of content that I look forward to reviewing on this channel. One of the sets that they've had available for the last little while, and it's actually just gone OOP, or out of print, is the adaptation of Stephen King's Cujo. And this is the 80s film starring Dee Wallace, and is one of my favorite horror films and favorite Stephen King adaptations. The top for me being The Shining, although I know it doesn't follow the work really closely. It's still my favorite Stephen King adaptation. The wonderful Stanley Kubrick did just a phenomenal job with that, in my opinion, and then obviously Jack Nicholson. But Cujo is maybe a little bit less known, but it is a really great Stephen King work. I've read the book and love it. There's some definite differences between that and this work by Lewis Teague. But nonetheless, we get a great 80s horror film. It definitely has kind of the 80s vibe to it. It's definitely a product of its time. Has it aged well? In my opinion, it's one that I enjoy watching on a regular basis. It's in kind of my horror movie rotation, if you will. So yeah, in my opinion, I think it's aged well, and I think it's still something that should be enjoyed by horror fans and all movie fans. Really, it's a great watch. And I'm really excited to have picked this up. I actually did not buy this direct from Eureka. I picked it up on eBay. Someone had it for a really great price, and as I stated, this is out of print now, so you can expect the price to jump. Although Eureka does have this available in a standalone with just the Blu Ray case that's included in here. So this is obviously the limited edition set, so we get the hardbound case with kind of the extras included inside. And there's also, I know there's some of the extra features on here that are exclusive to the limited edition set. So that's something to keep in mind as well, is that you do actually get less content if you go with the standalone copy as opposed to this limited edition set. And as of right now, at the time of filming this, you can still find this set for a relatively cheap price. So if that's something you're interested in, then checking eBay would be a good move at this point, before the price kind of jumps up on it. I know one that I did miss out on, and I'm really kicking myself, is for High Noon, and I'll be hopefully finding a deal on eBay for that here pretty soon. But I was really excited to have that one, and just missed out. So anyways, let's cut the chatter and get to unboxing Cujo starring Dee Wallace. Okay, so here is the set, and I want to mention right off the bat, I really enjoy, sorry for the glare on there, I really enjoy the artwork on this set. And I'm not sure if Eureka does the reversible artwork where we can have the original kind of poster art, but on the actual Blu-ray case. But I really enjoy the new art. And you have Cujo looking pretty disgusting. But yeah, just I like the oranges and reds, and really kind of sets the tone for what the film presents to us, and just kind of the desperation of the situation. And so it's really great. So here's the spine with the Eureka label, Cujo, and then of course, this is on Blu-ray. Let's go ahead and go to the back here. If you haven't seen this film or you'd like to read up on the back here, go ahead and do so now. And then we get a list here of the limited edition contents. So a lot to look at here. What I want to mention too, as I said before, the second disc, so I believe that the standalone disc that's available now on Eureka's site is just disc 1, which you still obviously get quite a bit of extra features here. But on disc 2, we have the Q&A with Dee Wallace from Cinemaniacs and Monster Fest 2015. And that's a 96-minute Q&A, and then a new interview with critic and author Kim Newman. That is exclusive to this set. And then also the limited edition 60-page Perfect Bound book. That's something that you only get with this set as well. So, and this comes to us from 1983. It's a runtime of 93 minutes and is, in color. And this, as far as I know, is region locked to region B. I do have a region-free player, which if you're a big fan of film, and especially as you start collecting from international labels and grabbing titles from them, obviously a region-free player is going to be something that you want to invest in. It's one of the best investments I've made because I've been able to pick up a lot more kind of different titles. So anyways, let's go ahead and open up the actual set here. And I was glad too to be able to secure a really mint condition copy. It's what I've found a lot of success shopping on eBay for different titles. A lot of the sellers are so great to work with and package things really well, and that was definitely the case here. All right, so let's go ahead and, oops, if I can, and I'm not one that keeps the J card. I know there might be some people out there cursing my name for ripping this, but yeah, it's not something that I keep. Okay, so there's nothing on the back, but we get this kind of nice orangish red color. So let's go ahead and get inside here. So we'll go ahead and set the outer case aside, and that is a nice thick outer case for the movie, so I really enjoy that. All right, so here is the actual Blu-ray disc. Oh, so we do get different art on the case here, which is really, again, really nice artwork. Let's get kind of an idea there. Cujo looming over our other two main characters here. Whoops. All right. Oh, we're out of the... Snap these back in here. Oh, we do have a little bit of plastic in here, but it doesn't look... Yeah, I say I get a mint condition copy. The outside is definitely mint. But I don't think there's anything actually wrong in here. Okay. Enough whining from me. So we have the first disc here with that great cover art formatted for the disc. And the cool thing is we get different art on the discs as well. Oh, it looks like we do get the original poster art on the back here. So here's the second disc. So I might, actually, you know what, I think I'm going to, I'll do that later. I'm actually going to, I think, keep keep it this direction. I think this art's a little more interesting than the original poster art. And then on the back here, you have kind of the same thing that was on the back of the box on the J card, listing the special features and everything on there. So the second item we have here is this perfect bound book. You get the Cujo on the back there, and again the new cover art, which matches the cover of the outer box. All right, so the contents, we get film credits, and then it looks like we get 3 essays, a poster gallery, viewing notes, and Eureka credits. So here we have cast, crew. And Cujo looking yucky. This is one of my favorite things, is just having a nice booklet with essays and behind the scenes stuff. It's really nice. This looks like there's a lot of great production photos, and here we get some of the posters, some of the international posters here. Some cool variations on the poster art for sure. That one's really, really neat. Cujo the Killer Dog. Like some warped looking children's book. I don't know if you want to read that to your kids before bedtime. All right, and then we get the Eureka credits here and viewing notes. So it says Cujo was shot in 185 by 1 aspect ratio for widescreen system screening the disc. Okay. Yeah, I really like that they put this note down here, actually. Special note, any motion smoothing settings such as pure motion, motion flow, etc. should be switched off so the film can be viewed as intended. Please calibrate your display settings in order to experience the film optimally. Many factory default settings are neither suitable nor desirable. That's a fantastic point. So TVs that are made now, so in my office, for instance, I have a 65-inch 4K Vizio, and the standard actually, so they have what Vizio is calling film mode, and what was really great is they actually had that turned on by default. A lot of TVs that I've had in the past, they have the smoothing turned on by default, and it's just disgusting. I hate it. It's the first thing I turned off, when I got TVs before, and I've always bought from Vizio actually. But yeah, I love that they include that note, because with the motion smoothing turned on, the film watching experience is just a joke. It does not look right. It's what I've heard called the soap opera effect. It looks like you're watching crappy, cheesy television, but it also makes it so you feel like you're at a live sporting event. So maybe that'd be more the application for that setting, would be if you're watching an NFL game, an NBA game, something like that, where that makes maybe more sense. But in general, I loathe that setting on the TV. It's the first thing that goes off. But with this new TV I got just a month ago, we got it for Christmas, was this 65-inch 4K Vizio, and again the film mode was turned on by default, which I tip my hat to Vizio for that. I love that they went that direction of having the feature available for the kind of the smoothing, but having film mode turned on by default. So anyways, that's my little rant. Turn motion smoothing off. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And your movie-going experience at home on your TV will be much better. But I'll go ahead and get off my soapbox. leave me a comment down below. Let me know if this is a set that you're interested in picking up, if you already own it. Maybe you have another version of Cujo. But again, this is a great 80s horror movie. Easily worth being in anyone's collection. I think it's almost kind of essential, dare I say. It's one that I definitely enjoy. So if you found this video helpful, informative in any way, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. And until next time, have a wonderful day.